Hey gang, Brian McKittrick here, bringing you another sales skills video to ensure your sales success. In this particular video, we are going to cover setting an income goal and then how to reverse engineer to take the steps necessary to achieve that goal. So this specifically is for your insurance pieces. So I got a few steps as you see outlined on the board here. We're going to go through those and then come back with an actual real life numbers so you can show you how to set those steps to achieve the money you're looking for. So step number one, we need to allocate what our annual income goal is going to be. Okay, so step number one, set your annual income goal. Okay. Just like a football team wants to hit a touchdown, but there's no such thing as a touchdown play, we've now got to engineer the steps in order to get there. So we go backward from our big goal of the income. Step number two, divide that number to have a monthly goal. There is a sheet in the download section that will have these steps written down so you can come back and do those on your own. This next step is to see what your average commission percentage is. If you're already an established agent, you can look at commission reports or ask your sales manager what your average commission per client on your health plans is. Okay? From there, you will get a target premium. The target premium is the total number you must hit to hit your income goal based upon your commission percentage. Okay? After that, you will know what your average sale is going to be. Once again, your sales manager can tell you what your average sale is per customer or the average for your industry if you were just starting out. Okay? That will then tell you the number of clients that you will need to have to hit that number, okay, on average. You also need to look at what your close rate is. How many calls or how many presentations are needed to get that number of clients based upon how your average closing or the average close rate, once again, for your industry. You need to know how many presentations you must perform or how many clients or how many quotes you must talk to in order to close those clients. So what's your presentation to close ratio? Okay. From there, you also need to know how often you work, how many working days in a month. Okay. And then that will also tell you how many presentations you are going to need per day. Okay. Step number one, what's your annual income goal? Step number two, how much is that goal monthly? What is your average commission percentage in step three? Step 3 to 4 will tell you your target premium, how much in premium you actually need to sell to hit your monthly and then annual income goal. Your sales manager can tell you what the average sale is in your industry, or if you already have a client book of business, you can see your average income per policy type. That will tell you the number of clients you need to get. What your close rate will tell you the number of presentations you must have to earn a client, what your average is. How many work days are you planning on working per month? Are you working on a 4-day week, 5 days, 6 day, 7 day? Okay, you're going after it. And then how many presentations you will need per day. So we're going to do the math on those numbers on an example. Okay, I'm going to give you an example of someone who wants to earn $60,000 in a year. Okay, but the math works regardless of what your income goal is. I'm just going to show you the example. Plug in your own number from there. So 60,000 at 12 months is going to be $5,000 per month. Okay? If you have an average commission percentage, I'm using the health insurance industry in this example. If you have an average commission percentage of 10%, let's say your average is 10%, so you were going to take 5,000 divided by 10%. That's going to give us a monthly target premium. $5,000 per month is at 10% is an average monthly premium of $50,000. Okay? If your average sale is $5,000, okay? If I'm using the short-term medical plan like United Healthcare or National General short-term medical plan, then the average premium per person on an annual basis is $5,000. That means each month you will need to have 10 clients. Okay? So that's your 50,000 premium divided by 5,000 is going to equal 10 clients per month. From here, you need to know your close rate. Just for easy numbers, let's say you have a 1 in 10 close rate. Okay? So if I need 10 people at a 10% close rate, that's going to give me 100 presentations per month. Okay? Now, how many days are you working per month? If you worked on average 5 days a week, then we're talking about 20 working days in a month, which is fairly common for most people. Okay? So I'm going to put 20 working days. If I'm working 20 days in a month, I need 100 presentations, then I need to have 5 presentations per day. Now, is every phone call a presentation? No. You will have phone calls where the person's not interested. Depending on your lead sources, you could have a series of phone calls before you actually get to someone. If you are doing cold calls from association list or cold calls from a vendor list of some type, you will see many of those people will not interested. On average, it's going to take 10 people dialed in order to actually have someone who's interested. So you need to make sure that in your working day, you are presenting at least 5 people per day. Okay, at 20 working days, that's going to have 100 presentations in a month. If you close 1 in 10, you'll be earning 10 clients per month. If your average sale is $5,000, that's $50,000 in premium. If your average commission percentage is 10%, you'll earn your $5,000 per month on a 12 months of $60,000. Okay? Now, what constitutes a presentation? A presentation is not just a health plan and a price. A presentation, okay, is after you qualified a qualified prospect and you have presented a formal presentation from the brochure of the plan or your presentation designed by you and the sales manager that has a proper plan choice that matches their needs and budget, once you've matched their needs and budget, you are quoting them a price and presenting the features and benefits of that health plan, tie it into what's most important for that client. Okay? After that, you are either going to do an application or you're going to email them the proposal and follow up accordingly. Okay? So a proper presentation is speaking to a qualified prospect. You've gone through your questionnaire, your discovery page. You're presenting a proper plan choice, matching their needs and budget. You're giving them a price, a quote on the price, presenting the features and benefits of that plan, tie it into something that's important to them. And that's either going to end in an application or an email or proposal, and you're going to follow up accordingly. Okay, so that's how we properly step our income goals. Once again, you're going to have a download of the steps I went through, and in the next video we're going to show you a spreadsheet that has a calculation for you based upon your activity, what your estimated income is based upon that daily or weekly activity. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.